Hey everyone, your girl is here. So coming to you guys today now, I officially decided to cancel my running today just because of the new location. This is like, obviously, like I said, I do 3 locations. This is the newest and don't really know how long it'll take me to get there, and I didn't practice it at all. So, didn't decide to run today. I also looked out on my fridge, and you guys remember the coupon that I got and all of that. So obviously I have to use that by the 1st, so I'm going to go ahead and use that on Thursday and do a big long run then. You know, you don't have to do, you know, like every 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can try 3 weeks every here and there, you know, and maybe only do 4 miles before you do the rest. Which that would be a lot, guys, because then you'd have to do 9. Jeez. Well, alrighty then. Anyhow, guys, so like I said, I'm going to go ahead and do my video with you guys tomorrow. I didn't do push-up videos last night or this morning yet, so I have to do my afternoon set with you guys. So I'm going to put up my hair, and then we'll be all ready. But, yeah, definitely have, you know, a real good, you know, ending to the month here. So, I kind of feel like I did last. Actually, no, she started that, usually right around Christmas time. But you guys remember at my job after, right? So I got your, right, okay. That's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah, so after that, I obviously, it'd be like one day, it'd be like work, off, work, off, work, work, off, off, I think that was 7. Work, off, work, off, work, work, off. Yeah, or something like that. And then occasionally it would be 2 days back to back. But anyhow, I'm totally good, right? Like, I can manage my schedule amongst all of that. I just do like 4 days right in a row though. So anyhow, like I said, then obviously work Wednesday. So tomorrow will have to just be that video. And hey, you know, that's good, you know. I don't have much practice now, but I'll obviously have more practice in the spring, because sometimes early fall is the same as early spring weather in Pennsylvania. Or I'm sorry, late fall is the same as early spring. We obviously saw that before Florida. So yeah. So anyhow, guys, just want to do a little update here and also take up some time. 3 minutes already, which is good. So now I'll go ahead and do my push-ups, and then like I said, tomorrow we'll do those, my reorganization, and that'll be good. And then all I have to do is my fall, a different version of fall strip with you guys, and my final video. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So anyhow, guys, we'll go ahead here and you guys. And no, I don't have any music today, but you guys see that good? Yeah. Alright, so just make sure I'm out here far enough. Whoa. Alright, guys, that was only 5. But hey, guys, I'm up at 4 minutes, which is good. It's like, what the heck's that noise? Alright, guys. Hey, that's pretty good, though. Like I said, you know, I've been doing them here this morning. 6, 9, 10. I got it. Alright, guys, we're almost there. Just 5 more. Alright, guys, this is it then. 12. How can get up far away from it this time, Melissa. And still work on your legs, girl. Whoa! Yeah, yikes. Well, alrighty then. So, anyhow, I'm gonna go have some warmed up barbecue. Hamburg barbecue and then obviously some mac and cheese. So it's kind of cool. It's like a, you know, double barbecue picnic. Because obviously some people decide to have mac and cheese with hot dogs, right? So, and then other people have mac and cheese with Hamburg barbecue. So it's like a double standard. Nice little way to end up the work week here. So yeah, like I said, then Wednesday, then I work. Then Thursday I have off. I'm gonna do my big long run. And then I work Friday and Saturday. I don't know anything after that. So anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. And yeah, talk to you guys tomorrow. Nice little 7-minute intro for my next video. So anyhow, oh wait, I did also want to share. Watch those gussets. Dang, girl. Anyhow, guys, yeah, yikes. Whew. I did also want to share, too, maybe somebody should have asked, too, right? Like, the skeptics would always ask, you know, well, let's get in touch with your internet service provider to make sure that you didn't do some research first and then come out with the story, right? Or you weren't calling other people to do research for you, and then you acted like, because you already knew the information at that point. Again, that would probably just be, it would probably get into borderline invasion of privacy. There would probably need to be, okay, well, we're only going to do a specific itemized search, right? We're only going to contact your ISP for that stuff. I don't really know how it would go, but you guys get the point. So, yeah. Skeptics would always ask that, too. You know, obviously I don't have many skeptics with my, you know, story and account, but, you know, there would be some of that, too. Because I actually have proof, right, that I pretty much came up with my story pretty much right after. Basically right after. So, yeah. But again, there's always something that, you know, surprised nobody had kind of asked for skeptics. But I would have to look into it more. I didn't. So, anyhow, guys, thanks again for watching. I will also, I guess, include Michaela's video here. My comment, it's again only the second time, but I hope she's okay. It's not like her to not post. And sometimes it can be hard to judge if she's alright. And when you should ask, you know what I'm saying? Like, she posted, like, that short one time, with, like, different movies, and it's like, why, like, every time? And I thought, like, she was going through a breakup or something, because it had been, like, almost 2 weeks that she posted, and then she actually posted, and I was like, oh, okay, so it was just going to these different scenes from movies that were based in North Carolina. I was like, oh, okay. Well, at least she's good, right? So, anyhow, guys, thanks again for watching. Talk to you guys later. It's now 11:50 with 10,300. It's gonna be a good day, guys. Alright, guys, so, talk to you guys later. Very cold yet. I was thinking it would warm up quick from the sugar, but it didn't, so I have to have mac and cheese first. Here we go, guys. Still have a mid-minder. Today is obviously a brand new day. I obviously had terrible time sleeping last night. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So it's now like 8:30. I recently got home. Hopefully they hold off, but they were starting to come at work. So I hope tonight's not a bad sleep night. So, and since I'm only doing 2 miles, I don't have to rush around, which is nice, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish an episode, and depending on the time tomorrow, I may or may not go ahead and get my book. So, and I decided I'll probably just buy it, hard copy. But anyhow, guys, I'm going to go ahead here and finish my snack. And then as soon as I finish episode of Blind Spot, I'll do another push-up video with you guys. I got terrible back pain. And yes, pretty much exactly the same day as last month. Guys, we do this every time. So yeah, anyhow guys, yes, the average itch is probably going to be just now a week away, once again. The average itch. Anyhow guys, so yes, now then later on today, we're going to go hiking up there, we're going to do 2 miles, and last night when I got home, the travel time was actually almost like 20 minutes. I was really surprised. So, anyhow, then I am going to do my video here with you guys. And last night, though, like I said, it was, I had a whole big bag, or whole, you know, the red laced bowls that you guys saw with mac and cheese. I had just some of those chips, and then I watched Night Agent. It was around 9:20, but I knew that, you know, I had today off, and I was going to get a lot done. So, yeah. So, anyhow, that's this morning's video. So, yes, and I am, obviously, yes, all free today, guys. But, yeah, so just wanted to make a nice morning video, but I hate it, guys. No, I'm joking, I don't hate it, but still. We do this every time. Alright guys, talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here, so I don't have my hair up yet, and obviously, I'm sorry, I don't have my hair the way that I want it, my bad, and obviously, I am not up here enough yet, but guys, that is so beautiful, the way all of the, you know, the limbs, and these big, thick, you know, and everything just kind of winds around, and then there's like reds in the back. Definitely very pretty. This is definitely peak for sure. There's my glasses again, and there's no real good place to put you guys until I can clean. So, I might just have to say, give me a minute again, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do, so give me a minute. Hey everyone, your girl is here. My hair is still a hot mess. I still haven't figured that out entirely yet. But anyhow, guys, holy cow. Whew. Jeez. I did not know I could get so sweated up and hot up here. Jeez. Gosh. Anyhow, guys, I took it off, as everyone can see. You guys can see this time, there's not much Oh look, nice little security guy. Ooh. Right where it needs to be, guys. So yeah, there's decent in these. And I think it's probably because my back area. Gosh, guys. Anyhow, I'll just take a picture and post it. Here, okay, how about that? Anyhow, guys, yes, it has definitely expanded, so I definitely have to get newer this month, or this Black Friday. So anyhow, guys, like I said, we'll walk up here just the slightest little bit, and then depending on how good the walk down is, we'll just go ahead and you know, end it and do like a second trails wind down. So alright guys, here we go. Yeah guys, it's definitely worth looking into. No denying that. Absolutely not. So yeah, I'll go ahead and walk the trail down. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So you guys can see just how beautiful it is through here. And it's definitely past peak. I will take you guys down the sloop. Straight across is where the trails meet. And that's definitely past peak. But it's definitely, again, nice. Still very nice. Still declining though, but rather nice. So I'll show you guys looking down. And then we'll walk back there a little bit. And maybe walk out here a little bit. I just did a lot of editing walking up. Because like I said, I'm going to do a trails wind down then. So you guys can definitely tell that it is past peak. But I did decide to walk up, and there's a lot of dead stuff on, you know, those trees that have the pods on the right hand side. But other than that, guys, it looks really, really good. So we'll go ahead here and walk out. Yeah, it's like a lot of those trees here on the right and everything. On the trails walking down, but it's nice enough that I decided definitely take a peek at it. And like I said, I did some editing walking up, testing to see you know, if me kind of just talking is part of the retention issue. Obviously, again, very thankful and grateful, but still something I like to check out, right? Because I still do have that goal of 600. The closest that I had so far this year was obviously 575, so very close. I'm still down to now 565. So I've lost 10, and I lost, I don't know, it's hard to judge, but obviously I got a lot of followers from, you know, my try-on and everything. So I don't know, maybe they were just those kind of followers that are looking at my body, because again, you just always have those. Everybody has that, you know. Fergie says it, right? They get their pleasures from my photo, right? So yeah, I mean, I don't know, but you can take a pretty good guess that that would most likely be the reason. Yeah, because you have great retention everywhere else. So yeah, anyhow guys, like I said, let's go ahead and this is decent through here. It's definitely still declining though. And you guys can see a majority of the pods on the left hand side. I would just say like 30 to 35% of them on the left hand side going down were gone as well. So I will definitely get all of that collaborated here, but we'll walk up here and see how it looks, and then
Yeah, guys, it's definitely declining though. Still nice, but declining for sure. Or at least through here. You know, I don't know about the whole county, but I can say that definitely through here it is nice but still declining. So, you know, guys, since we're in here so far, that was really weird for the light to adjust. We'll just go ahead on in here to the lookout. So wait till I get to the lookout and then be right back with you guys. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So coming to you guys today, you guys can definitely tell this is definitely over with. No denying that. Yeah. I mean, hey guys, you know, I made out pretty well actually at this location. Like I said, this was like the last like fruit, I guess some people would call it, or like the last straw. Trying to be very careful. See, I always get so worried, you know, because you're actually way out here, right? So that means that if this rock goes down, you know, you would almost like feel the momentum too. Like you can usually gauge from the momentum, you know, if you're gonna not be here, because you would literally feel the energy that you were going. It would kind of be one of those things where I shared before, right? Where you know you're going really fast, like you're going 70 miles an hour, but you don't really feel it because it's like a car. Well, usually you can feel 70 though, even in a car. But I guess because of, you know, the excitement that I was in going to Florida, you know, it didn't quite happen like that, you know. So, you know, it's a little bit, you know, take it in and enjoy it too, even though you really want to get to your end goal. But anyhow, guys, you know, that's one of those times where you would really feel it. And you would know, right? It's the end for you. Well, for me, that would be for the end for me. The end for Alyssa. So yeah, like I said, it's always weird walking out there that far and being like, whoa, I'm really that close. But the odds of one of those rocks breaking, guys, is pretty slim. So here we go, guys. Look at this. Beautiful. Then we'll try to do like this angle and then compare them. Guys, that's perfect, especially since you guys know that my last location for my final video was, like I said, where you can see an additional maybe 20 or 30% down the valley. Well, there you go. I'll do 2 collages like that. And then it'll be like a panoramic, except you'll just have that little line in the middle. And you'll know that it was a panoramic. So, yeah, this is definitely so beautiful up in here, guys. But this is definitely the ending for the week. Because I'll show you guys up here. Watch how crazy it was when I was walking here. Go ahead and look at this. So anyhow, guys, my phone was down to like 45% and I'm doing pretty good on my video time. Whew. I just have to add one other video, but I was up at like 16 minutes. So yeah, go ahead here and get ending or end it. And I'm gonna come up with a good title, you know. Tues Panoramic, maybe. Well, Tues Panoramic can be part of it, and then Too Nice, Too, or hang on, Too Nice, right? Too Slow, Too, right? Using TOO, which a little bit of an English. Everybody should probably know this, that TOO can also mean excessive. Because I know when I was growing up, I had the we and all of that. And whenever you were doing baseball, right, it said you swung too early. And it had TOO. And I was like, what do you mean? TOO means also, I thought. And then I was like, oh, no, it's actually excessive, right? So you swung excessively early. So yeah. Alright guys, we'll go ahead here and get on down there. I'll get my photo looking down. Or no, I'm sorry, I already recorded that, so I can just screenshot that. So, anyhow guys, here we go. Thanks again for watching today's segment, and I'm sure I'll have like a post-run celebration video, just a little bit or something. So, here we go guys. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. Holy cow guys, that was so beautiful. It was 12 minutes and 6 seconds. Obviously I'll have it posted there at the end. I didn't need to run down or anything guys. That was so beautiful. And then I just got my third and final walkthrough up here. So all of you guys have some really good stuff coming up for my final video. So I'll go ahead and get going here. Hey guys, almost back at my car now. It is like 11:33, which is perfect timing to get home, have lunch, and then do my 2-mile run. But I wanted to share, obviously, the skies. And that was good, guys. Even with, you know, all of the issues that I was having, I still managed to make it up here in time for the sun to be out, which really just illuminates everything. At some points, you know, it does kind of take away from it, but at other times, it does really good for it. And it did, guys. So I'm very excited, guys. Just finally able to make it. You guys can see this right here. It's really nice. And then just down beyond all of this really tall grass. I love it, guys. I love it. And right around this bush, you guys will see the blanket that I was talking about. Which means I'm literally right back nearly at my car. And right there, there's all the everything. So anyhow guys, we'll end it too, which is giving myself more time. Because like I said, I might only have like running stuff and then some videos with my gram and all of that this afternoon. But anyhow guys, and I'm gonna also try to work whenever I come back until the new year, to really start posting my videos at the end of the day. Just because, you know, it's nicer to do. And they are called daily vlogs, guys. Not like, you know, here's bits and pieces, right, of the remaining, you know, 5 hours of the day and stuff like that. Anyhow, guys, so, for example, if anybody remembers seeing the, spacecraft, right, that NASA shot into that asteroid, that is obviously kind of like an example, right? Like, you can tell, right, like, it's over, right? It's not going to be like a, you know, maybe this, no, it's over, right? Like, you can tell by the momentum and all of that, right? And I think that was for, like, planetary defense, which, again, is not what I believe, and know to be true as well. So, anyhow, guys, but hey, you know, I can still go along with them, right? I know it's been a while since I've shared, right? But, you know, that kind of goes off, right? The multiple different meanings of, I don't know about you and everything, right? Yeah, so, and how people can use them. And you have to kind of judge how they're actually using it. And if they actually even know that there's multiple reasons, too. So, anyhow, guys. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So it's now 11:40, you guys can see. So perfect timing to get home and then have my lunch and do my 2-mile run. I just wanted to come on and share. You guys can literally see that now the sun has pretty much gone in. You guys can pretty much see, yeah, there we go. Good way to not show many identifying factors. But yeah, you guys can definitely see. So I'm very excited that even with all of the issues that I was having, girl issues that is, guys, even with all of the girl issues that I was having, I was still able to make it up here. So I'm very excited, guys. It was so fun today. So anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here and get on home. And then, like I said, have my lunch, do my 2-mile run, and then, spend the rest of the day with my gram and go get her silver, because they said that it was just silver plated. So I will have to, we're actually going to take it down to someone else. So yeah. Anyhow, guys, thanks again for watching. Talk to you guys later.
This whole thing too is.
Hey everyone, your girl is here. So I'm officially home now. Obviously, I had only a little bit of ice cream, so I wasn't able to have a full-fledged marshmallow peanut butter float, whatever the heck you want to call it. Anyhow, guys, this one is intentional. Obviously, it was not wet and raining recently a lot, so obviously my pants didn't get wet, so I didn't have to show you guys. However, this one will be a side view. I was like, holy cow, you know, my side view there was crazy. Yeah, you can start to yikes. Let me pull this one up. You gotta love my little side views. Here we go, guys. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, here it comes. Sorry guys. Anyhow, talk to you guys later. Let's run. Oh yikes. Okay. Well, alrighty then. Oh, okay. Well, oh yeah. Okay, yikes. There it is. Okay. Yikes. Anyhow, guys, talk to you guys soon. I just flip you guys just a little bit more. Oh, it's crooked. Never, wait. Yeah, there we go. Alright, guys. Spreading out because, yeah, I mean, they're not, yeah, okay, yikes, okay. Anyhow, I had to be very careful. I actually had to leave this leg, like, out like that. Because if I started to bring it in, it would look pretty close to my purple ones. And I was like, ooh, yeah, we don't want that again. So anyhow, guys, thanks again for watching. I'll talk to you guys real soon here.
Hey everyone, your girl is here. Holy cow, look at that. Well, I can hardly see it, but you guys can definitely see. Holy cow, I gotta get some air going in here. Whew. Jeez, holy cow, guys. Anyhow, you guys can definitely tell it's definitely a little bit wet down there. I had to, you know, be aware of how far forward I put it. Cause yeah, that is, whew. Yeah, guys, that is getting very showful the more forward you go. So anyhow, guys, holy cow. Whew. That's crazy, though. Now I have, pink, blue, so like hot pink, right? and then cool blue, or like a mint blue, right? And then I have purple. So I'll have to get all the different colored leggings like that. But holy cow, guys, that is just, whew, that's wild. But anyhow, guys, that was a killer freaking run. You guys saw I did all my stretches and everything. So it's now 1:44, so I'll go home here, relax for a little bit, maybe watch an episode of Blind Spot, probably just edit this, honestly. And then I'll go get some water and some milk later on tonight. My gram said that more than likely she'll probably just order the stuff tonight, which will be nice. So, yeah. So, anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here and get home and start editing. But holy cow, that was so fun. I'm very excited about it. Very excited, too, for Thursday, guys. So, you know, just 2-day break. And right around the same time, too. But, like, I doubled the first one, and then I doubled the first one. No. Yes, I did. Because you guys remember I had a 2-mile and a 3-mile back-to-back in August. Yeah. Right before my August 22nd. You guys remember that? So, I'm going to have to see how I do with this. Because I did an additional additional 2 miles on the first one, and then I matched the second one. So we'll see how that does for a good ending. So anyhow, guys, talk to you guys later. I'm so excited for Thursday. It's gonna be really, really good. Alright, guys, talk to you guys soon. Come on. There. No. No. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So as you guys can see, my practice finally just worked. So I'm going to come to you guys today and work on this with you. I actually feel like my blood sugar is getting a little low right now. So we might as well just check it and see. Because this video may have to be on delay. Another average itch. Let's see here. Okay. Here we go. I have on purple socks. Nope. It's 83, but it could still come up a little bit. So let me drink just a little bit more. Hey, what?
You know that Sheets gas is more than other places.
I know, Mama. It's the only place that I wanted to go along the way, okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Every place else is $3.19.
Mm-hmm. Alright, guys, so we can officially finally now start. I did want to briefly just show underneath my bed, now that I know I got all of that situated. Maybe a thumbnail. Probably not. I knew it was going to be like that. Okay. Jeez. Alright, guys. There we go. So as everyone can see, you know, my summertime stuff, boots that I'm definitely not going to use. And then obviously this cast, you know what, I'm just going to put that so it doesn't snap around like that. I just throw it, my address is out there, so I have to, okay, so anyhow guys, that is the gist of this. Alright, there we go. Alright, so then, jeez, alright guys, so I have all of my crafts, big, long, and small. Then I have, you know, some, the majority of the decorations. And then, obviously, you guys can see across, I have a long tote. Remember, guys, where the central vac was? In that one. And then also I have another one. Give me 1 second here to get up. And you guys can obviously see as well. Jeez. Yikes. Okay, it was a good thing that yeah. Okay, it's a good thing I got up properly. I obviously have a decent security gap. So, yeah. There we go. Nice and decent. And then, yeah. Alright guys, so now, without further ado, just a little brief synopsis, you know, into the background of today's video, but that's also fine. In a brief delay from the blood sugar, we'll go ahead and, oh, I didn't show, but I have all of my stuff that'll go in here laid out, and then I have my all 3 orange tops to lay out over there. There I went again, guys. Alright, so obviously a whole bunch of bikinis up top, and I have I'm gonna take off these pearls just for the length of time. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, I'm gonna take off these mesh bags too. Give me a second. Jeez, guys. Alright, guys. So, obviously, I've been having, I call this my Daisy Dukes and Athletics, because obviously this is athletic, right? And these athletics that I have from Florida, right? With the nice real ruffles in the front, and do a better job preventing camel toe than these. I know you guys have seen these before, right? And it's like, whoa, what the heck is going on? Anyhow, guys, so, and then this is also just easy access too for night lounging, right? So I have my Miami, and then obviously these, you guys have seen me in these before. But it looks like we're gonna have to do some big time switching around. So let's start with the bikinis. So we'll have the polka dot and the purple, and both plastic, and you know the micro ones are in here too. Okay, but I don't see the micro ones for now. But we're gonna move all of them up here into the top. Okay. And then obviously these bottoms, the different kind of American flag top, doll.com as well, my purples. Alright, so, and then obviously the other American flag top, I don't see anything else. Alright, so now, bikini drawer is the top drawer, and obviously my thongs are mixed in here too. So I obviously have my mesh ones, my ebby. I gotta have my ebby, guys. My Jiv Athletics, right, for even better with camel toe prevention. I should definitely wear these more often, because I did wear these with
I'm gonna have to look back through and think. Again, I don't usually keep that kind of information on the top of my head, right? What kind of thongs do I wear the most often? So, or how many times, right? Or put like a little star right at the very bottom of the picture that.
You know what I forgot to order?
What?
Kleenexes and paper towels.
Uh-oh. We'll get them tomorrow. And then obviously my looser fitting ones. Yeah, like I said, it's like, I'm sure maybe at some point somebody else would notice it, but definitely not. Holy cow, guys, already 10 minutes. Definitely not me, though, right? Or, like, I would be the first one who would notice it, right? Because I'm the one who put it there. I don't think other people would, too. And then also, I do have a lot of these, too, that are going to need to go bye-bye soon. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. I literally looked back to make sure and it wasn't filming for some unknown reason. But anyhow, like I said, I would need to get new of them soon. Obviously these are brand new boy shorts. These are my new nude colors. And then obviously this. You guys can see they're definitely in need of some new stuff. These don't have as much of a girl issue. I think it's a lot of the stripes take away from it. So, yeah. You know what? I'll just throw them out right now, guys. Another one down the dust. And then, obviously, the black ones still hold up decently. So, but you guys remember, I got these last year in Erie. Do you guys remember? Because I wanted to go swimming. They didn't have anything, so then the lace. So I'm definitely there for actual panties. So I do have to now pick this out. So what I'm probably gonna do is leave this, leave the purple ones for like lounging. Even though I'm probably not gonna lounge much in those. I'll probably just leave these two. Maybe if, there's like an evening where I'm a little more active right through the house, I'll leave those out. But these, my red one, my blue ones. Oh, and don't forget about these Fabletics no-show boy short, which again, you guys saw in Pittsburgh. They can be rather showful. You have to really know how to get your gaps and apply a certain amount of length down depending on what's going on, right? Down there. So, where everything all is, where it's more prominent and all of that. So there's just a lot that goes into it. So yeah, you have to wear these. Or wear like, the Jib Athletics underneath them. So, anyhow, yes. These are actually rather showful. But yes, I will actually probably just move those up to the top. Alright, so these two, and these as well, right? You guys can see how worn they are too. All three of these are going to go into my summertime. So now what I'm going to do is start a summertime. Set that there. And then, guys, look what it does. It gives me more room to fold up these socks and have all of these socks be put to the side. So, now, with all of that being covered, I'm actually just going to set that aside for now. So, these, I might wear one or two more times. So I have a lounging and keep are the same things. So I might wear those one or two more times. And these one or two more times. But other than that, everything else is going to go in a tote underneath my bed. So, those yellow ones. And I actually like the pockets on these more than the purple ones. So I'm going to keep those. Okay. And then obviously these going in Pittsburgh Marathon, definitely going in to a tote. The blue ones going into a tote. Purple, turquoise, and lime green going into a tote. And then obviously yellow going into a tote. Miami, you gotta keep those guys. And then obviously pink will go into a tote. Okay, so now guys, with that rather long intro, but hey guys, that's good. You know, I was only at 30-some minutes. That's why I cut out a lot of my film time today. So now you guys can actually see this drawer better. So obviously cut jean shorts. Just move this aside just a little bit. Obviously all jean shorts. I actually don't think I wore these at all this summer, guys. That is sad. Very sad. Actually not though, because again, 50% Lush Life, guys. Not 100. Super Lush Life summers. You'd be living it up, guys. You'd be using all your little, you know. So then these are also good. You guys remember I took the pink ones to Florida, remember? And I had my brown top on top. But sadly we were not in Pennsylvania. And sometimes I do like the baggier stuff. What?
I forgot to give you a tip for them.
Oh yeah, you did. Alright, so I'm probably just gonna keep that for baggier stuff. Pretty soon, these are gonna need, whoa. Whoa, okay. Always something there to remind me, guys. It's just something that, you know. Yeah. It's a girl thing, I guess, right? To be like, oh, well, alrighty then, let's, you know, and then have everything. Yeah, you guys get the point. So anyhow, don't think that there's many leggings, honestly, that, you know, if I do wear some this winter, underneath stuff, I do have, obviously, that purple top, which you guys saw right before I left. So this would be good for underneath them, but most of the times it's jeans that you want. But I'll leave it there. And I mean, I just don't see any reason for any other colors, guys, like the blue, the purple. Obviously, these are good when I go to a volleyball game, but I don't think that I'm going to go to any volleyball game this year, guys. They're actually not doing that well. They lost to, like, a team that they should have won. Was it Kentucky or somebody? Yeah, I think it was Kentucky. And then I just saw, you know, they lost a 3-game streak. Obviously, they have issues with Pitt. That was actually their only loss last year, but still. It's just not their year. So, probably won't go to one this year, but still. You know, just never know. You definitely don't want anything with holes, and obviously you guys saw my oopsie, right? Thongs. Yeah, that was like, oopsie. I did not want those to come down that far, guys. I did not want them to slide down, but they did. Alright, guys, so we'll put all those in. And then obviously I will get some of this stuff out for, you know, my photo shoots. But as of now, all of this will go into the totes. Alright, so we'll keep those two. We got a good plan on those. We got my socks and underwear. All bikinis. Great, guys. So now, move down to here. Obviously, all skirts are done for. So, let's be done with the skirts, too. Start a pile for skirts. Here's, obviously, the bikinis that I have to try on, but as of now, with, you know, them being one pieces and I don't have the hanger space as of now, I'll just go ahead and throw that down in there. Obviously, Yogalicious, right? It's hot. Alright guys, anyhow, Yogalicious, obviously, I'm gonna keep out. Um, let's see. Here's some skinnier black jeans. You know what? I'll keep those. Oh yeah, these ones, guys. These ones are really, really nice. These black jeans. Except these ones are rather, rather tight. I don't know if you guys remember seeing me in them. It was after my job, right, so, okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that, right, you guys already know, yes, so, right, the sew job, right, anyhow, guys, not the sew job on this, you guys know what job, anyhow, I actually noticed one night, too, my coworker was like, 7 Dreams True Religion. And he's like, hey, you have like, you know, really expensive. And I was just like, what? Like, how would he even, because my shirt was like down to like, right about here. And it's like, what? And that's also another instance, but, it kind of goes off what I said before, right? Yeah, so if he engaged in that life afterwards, right? Does that mean he was agitated, right? Because obviously Fergie says that in one of her songs too, right? What song is it? I can't remember. It's like 7 Dreams True. Oh, My Humps. There we go. Yes. So it's like 7 Dreams True Religion. I keep saying no, but they keep taking or giving or something like that. You guys get the point. So I'll have to try those on in my fall shoot and just see if I want to keep them. Obviously, yes, these. These are the Flow Rida that never gets to experience. Because baggy sweatpants that he sees is obviously rather probably thin fabric, right? These are for like winter time. Which, I mean, maybe, right? I mean, Florida does get into the 40s, right? So maybe baggy sweatpants, right? And a Reebok with a strap. Is that what it says? A Reebok with a strap? I don't know. Anyhow. Yeah. So these will obviously be keepers. Put those in there. Obviously. More jeans. I mean, I already have those 2 black ones. Like I said, if I don't want to do the leggings underneath some stuff. So yeah, we'll probably put those away. You guys saw these on me. Definitely keeping these just because they're white. I actually haven't tried these on, so I have to try these on. In a while, my bad. And these, I can't even tell you the last time I wore these. I might honestly just get rid of them. Honestly, but probably not. So, but we'll just put on the try-on pile, and if all of that doesn't fit. And then, obviously, you guys remember, this, right, from my Valentine shoots. So, just throw that over there, because we have to take care of that here soon. And then, obviously, this orange, with, like, a mesh in the back, will obviously be, you know, yeah, taken care of. So, obviously, we're going to keep the gloves in there. Obviously, here, I'll just throw it all here. Gloves, hat, obviously my scarf, right? You want your scarf there. And then, obviously, again, these two, which you guys obviously know, are keepers. These are a little bit different of a version of baggy. Yeah, but a little bit less on the temperature. Take away all of these oranges. Another hat, just a roll of some stuff. Alright, so, yes guys, here are these jeans. I'm gonna have to actually figure out where I got these. Because these were really, really good. I know you guys saw them on me before, except, yeah, there's that tear right there. So, it would be like right here. Don't know how well you guys can see, right? Like right here's the middle, right? Going right into my, well, yeah, you guys get the point. You guys can just see where it is. So I have to figure out where those are and get more of those, but I definitely love that look. I know you guys saw them on me a lot, and yeah, I mean, they looked pretty good on me. So we're gonna have to, okay, so that'll be try on and possibly consider throwing away or giving to Goodwill or somebody. You know, really all of these jeans are try on. And, you know, since my photo shoot is going to be a strictly photo shoot, I can just take up as much time as I want. I do want to get this video just done a little bit quicker. So, not go into great detail just because I'm already at like probably 50 minutes, close to an hour, and I still have to do my closet in there. So jeans again, throw. These ones have tears at the bottom. Again, have to try them on. Jean tears at the bottoms, yep. Like a boot cut, with a little bit of cuts, you know, through, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember actually buying these too. They were also expensive. I think they were from Marissa's. Yeah, they have the edge glee, yeah. So, anyhow, keep her going here, guys. No, these must be Marissa's because they say M jeans. Yeah, find Marissa's. So maybe there's a difference. Yeah, I know. Obviously, I wore these jeans to work. I don't know if anybody really ever paid attention. I don't think that. Well, obviously, I practice good work etiquette. You guys saw the number of pictures that I took at the job. Yeah, so, yeah. But then these, obviously, are all timekeepers. I really like to wear these to job interviews a lot. Sometimes just because they are baggier, right? And stretchier, you know. And then usually I can wear like a white tank, you know, and then put like a little cardigan over top. Just a really good job interview pants. So, yes, we will have all of those done. Alright, so now I can take you guys off here and show you guys the progress. Okay, you guys obviously just saw the progress. So, let me see now. Oh wait, and I still have to add in those. Okay, guys. Maybe I wasn't as prepared as I thought. Because I wanted to reinstate those. And also try those on. Okay, well, anyhow. Now this furthest one back can be a bitch, right? I'll just say. But I'll start with the one closest. And I'll show you guys that. So, with this one here, let me try to find a place where I can set you guys. Alright, well, I'm just gonna have to... Alyssa, watch it, girl. Come on. Okay, good. Stay off of the camera. Alright, guys, so I will show you guys. Wow. That was ridiculous, guys. Holy cow. Alright, guys, so let me, just for time's sake purposes, let me just put everything in there. I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so I officially got it back up now. So, what we'll do now, we'll just try this view. So I got everything packaged away and you guys can see it's pretty much perfect. So, here we go. Okay, so we hit my first bump. Now, what I need to do... Alright, I don't know why that thing is getting caught up there, that's why. Alright guys, here we go. I hope you guys can see this. Alright, so I'm going to slide it in the back and do... My gosh. There we go. Gosh.
Here we go. There you go. You guys can see it now this time. You guys saw I did that all with my triceps. And I did all of that with my triceps too. Ah. Alright guys. We are getting there. Alright guys, so now go ahead and put that back. Alyssa, girl, watch yourself. Jeez. Alright guys. So now I will show you the brute that I have to do with this. So you have to undo that. Okay? And then obviously you have to move this pretty much way over here, believe it or not. And then Alyssa, come on girl. Alright, so now here comes this one, guys. Now let's get that out of the way. Alright, there we go. Alright guys, so here we go. Make sure you guys are definitely out of range of my addresses, and definitely watch that segment again, especially when I got everything. Alright guys, so now this is where we pretty much clean house. So I do obviously like the purple and pink camouflage. I know you guys have seen that before. Actually, let me remove this. That is a hat. That's an identifying factor. So I'm gonna keep these. I'll keep those. Obviously mesh, not gonna be wearing, so get ready for that mesh to go away. Don't foresee me doing this much anymore, so throw that over in the tote pile. Obviously both bikinis need to be put away. Same with the other two for the year. So with bikinis, throw them over there. Alright, and then these are all of the runs, I think, yep, for the past couple years. So let me actually just end the film so I don't, show any identifying factors and cause myself more time with blurring. Alright guys, so I threw all of them out. So more than likely, eventually I will just throw them out. But Miami, Florida, oh, there's another run shirt. I could probably just throw all of them out, honestly. But you just never know. So Florida, this I didn't wear. I actually wore this a couple times last year, if you guys remember. I really like it. It's similar to my white, which has the perfect and same top pattern as my shorts that I didn't wear at all this year, right? You guys remember this? This one's so cute. So yeah, so we'll probably just get rid of this too. Got a big pile already. It's a good thing. I think I ran at least one run in this last year, or this year, I think. But still, it has to go away. So, now we're getting there. Green, purple, or green and pink. I mean, I look so good. I looked good in pink today, though, guys. You know, I'm starting to think that my colors are actually purple, pink, and orange. Well, no, I think but then I look so good in so many yellows, too. But regardless, guys. Yeah, this was the one I was talking about for job interviews. It is a little more open, so you do have to just, like I said, put like a pullover over it. And it works pretty well for job interviews. So, yeah. But again, it has to go in now. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Definitely has to go in, though. Alright guys, so let's see the remainder here. Obviously this is good sometimes. I do obviously have my white of this, so you can also put that under if you do feel, right, like you're going to be bending over a lot, and I don't know, maybe all your camis are, you know, gone for the week, or your camis and like sports bras and all of that. All of the definite coverage, right, and you're going to be bending, yeah, just go ahead and put that on underneath it. Obviously, Pittsburgh Marathon 2024. This is so small, but, you know, I'll probably just keep it just because it goes in with my black and yellow that I do a lot of. Obviously, the same thing in black, just more open in the back. It's almost like a spaghetti, but again, it is officially time to be done with that. We run Pittsburgh, obviously one of my favorite running tops. And then, as everyone can see, I already brought out two different, winter time and fall time. So obviously I brought out this, and then obviously it got, soaked, whenever I was hiking today. But obviously the sweatshirt that I had hiking today. So, alright guys, so now, with all of this, being down to here, what we'll do is we'll get out all the hangers. There we go. I'm gonna keep Florida out. Get out all the hangers, and then obviously got to put this away for the. And then this pretty much clears out that whole entire middle section for fall stuff. So there's that. And then this romper, which obviously was a I was very thankful for it. This. Alright, get those three out of there. Alright, so now I have, both Florida shirts. And then I obviously have these shirts, just for, quick wake up in the morning, right? Just put those on over top of my cami, which I know you guys obviously have seen that a lot. Believe there is good in the world and be the light. That can also wait, so just start really banging through this. I'm only at 5 minutes, guys, but I still do have all those times from earlier. Obviously, this is nice if you don't want to, but you still have to watch bending over. If you want to go commando up top. Yeah, commando, like braless for us girls, obviously. Guys can just go commando up top and I don't have an issue. Hello fall, I'll probably keep that. I might do a photo shoot with you guys when I come back. But I definitely don't want to be digging around in multiple totes, so I'll do my best to only dig around in one tote for some stuff. Obviously, this is good for lounging, so we'll keep that. And then pretty much, get rid of that tank. Take a hike, I like that, but that's more out of the realm now for just hiking and strictly that stuff. Obviously that. What is this here? Oh, Night Nation run. Gotta package that up. Alright guys, so I think this pretty much opens the window now. So I can officially bring all of this stuff over. Oh, this is obviously what I wore for my grandfather's, graveside service. I'll probably put that away though too. Just because it is obviously open there in the front, so it's not going to be, there's more Risa's again. Nice little pumpkin you can keep here. A long sleeve white, which is very light. And it is longer too. But I could also use this for my shoots as well.
usually one of those things where you don't really. It really depends on the situation and like how much is how much happens that is like really normal, right? So to say, um, like and it's not even with whites, right? Like I've been out a lot of places where there's like a black bra, right? Um, and like you can kind of see through it, we have all seen those leggings too, right? From time to time, so. Uh, yeah, it's almost one of those things of what are you comfortable with? Like I shared with the girl at Erie, right? I would have to really be feeling confident, right? And obviously I did because I did Hot Girl Summer a little bit this summer during my 50%. So this one's nice, the jailbreak one. We'll just move it over. And then obviously this, I haven't worn this in a while, but it's similar to my gray one, which you guys will see coming up. So, yes. And then this one, obviously, you guys remember my Graham's sister gave me. So, those are also good for, depending on, like, the wind and everything. Just throw one of these on to go get the mail. I mean, they're pretty thick guys, They're pretty good, nice, too. Let me see. Yeah, you can maybe wear that once or twice. I haven't worn this. I don't even think I wore this at all this summer, guys. But again, guys, 50%, so, so, alright, so we'll put that back in there. Right. And then, obviously, that shirt here. And a lot of these, too, are really, really good. For just having, like, once you're out and about, because sometimes, like, you're not going to be in, like, yeah, I mean, you have a walk to get in somewhere, but then people don't wear their coats the whole time they're inside. Do you know what I'm saying? So here's also this. I haven't worn that at all this year. But again, guys, 50%. 50%, So here's another one. This is more like spandex-like. But again, it all depends on, what you're really comfortable with. Then, obviously, this. I know you guys saw me in this once or twice last year. So this will be really, really good. I think I wore it in one of my final fall shoots, actually. And then, obviously, the white floral that's open. This mesh can go bye-bye. Alright, guys, so I'm going to take a break and try to finish all of these into here. And then be right back with you guys. And then I got a lot of listening to do. And it is 8:38, so, but I can get it done. So, yes. Anyhow, guys, it's just a lot of listening, and then obviously just watching that one part real quick to make sure no addresses were shown. So yeah, anyhow, guys, talk to you guys real soon. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here, so I pretty much have it pretty full. So what I'll do now is just transfer everything over. Actually never wore this too, guys. There's actually enough room though for that. Alright. So let's just get everything transferred over. it's more short in the front and longer in the back. And I can't tell you how long it's been since I wore it. But I do actually have just a little bit more room, and I want to bring all of the sweatshirts over without a whole bunch of hassle. But actually this needs to be kept open. Here's that one I was talking about. And then obviously this needs to go right in front of the orange tank undershirt. Okay, there we go. And then we have the, we're gonna leave those hangers out. I don't even remember what this is. Oh, this my gram got me, and I actually never wore it yet, but I have to wear it obviously this time around. Big, white, thick. Then obviously this was very good. I think you guys remember me wearing it once or twice, maybe even 3 times obviously last year. And then this is obviously very thick. Might be a little bit too short now, just with my stomach and everything. A very nice thick cardigan. Oh, nice little purple, which is probably too short. Probably just I'll probably just give it away, honestly. Yeah, probably get rid of it. So get rid of it pile is just one there. For certain, get rid of it. And then obviously the shirt that I wore just a couple hours ago. This nice little thing. And actually, it's crazy because remember the shirt or the short that I saw, right? And I was like, I know it's only a matter of time. Well, this actually looks pretty close to the lesbian flag. I actually have got a couple looks, honestly, whenever I've been out. They're like, what? Are you wearing the lesbian flag? It's like, no. This is literally just the colors. Oh my god, guys, it's been funny. Whenever I've worn that, they're like, are you a lesbian? Anyhow, guys, so then, here's, another really nice, for, you know, if the, what am I trying to say? If the, you know, there's no wind, right? Jeez. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So sorry, the lights flickered and I ran out. Just very weird there. Anyhow, guys, so like I said, here is another really nice one. I really like the pockets in these, so that's obviously always very nice. Let me see here. So bring those two over. And then, obviously, I have what my gram got me last year for Christmas. And you guys remember, you guys saw me run in this a couple times. I actually ran in my red of that on Valentine's Day. Do you guys remember that? I don't know if you guys remember that or not, but I know I remember it. I ran in it on Valentine's Day. So this is a little bit shorter, but it's still nice and warm. And then here's that red one I was just talking about. And then, obviously, one of my favorites from last year as well, my Reebok Columbia. Let me see here. And then I just have purple, orange sweatshirts. A real thick, you know, I think this is I think that's a Carhartt, guys. Then I always have my real long pink, you know, coat, which I don't really wear much now. But that is the 852, guys, bell. And, obviously, you know, just kind of move all that forward. I guess I can just leave all of those. Because you guys never know, you know, with photo shoots this winter. So anyhow, guys, it's now officially 8:52, and I have a lot of listening to do. I have a lot of cutting out, splitting, and then adding, you know, with the different times that I've shared, right, when I've ran in them, and then I'm going to include the photos there then too, especially like Pittsburgh that I shared. So yeah, I got a lot of listening to do, but thank you again for watching, guys. My final 1/3 video before break, and then there will obviously be as much time as I've spent today, now this evening, strictly though on the actual shoots and everything. Today's video now is probably over like an hour and 10 because of the videos this morning. So I did a good job cutting it out, and you guys also saw I was trying to test and see, what you guys are trying to, like more, and stuff like that. So yeah, let me show you guys, I guess, one last time real quick. So I'm gonna obviously put this underneath the bed. After I add those 3, I have to put those back in, and then I can add in all of these tops and then bottoms. I'll do a real quick skim down through. I'll probably just put all the jeans back in the bottom, honestly, and then have the, the sweatpants and all of that stuff. And then I'll just do a real quick opening of all of the drawers, and then, yeah, that'll pretty much be today's video. So let me start listening in the meantime. So, anyhow, guys, thanks again for watching my final one of 3 videos before break. Talk to you guys later.